Welcome to the video lecture series of Digital Image Processing. In today's video lecture, I will discuss AKTU examination question paper and its solution for the subject Digital Image Processing. Its subject code is RCS-082. There are total 70 questions in this particular question paper. So in this video, which is the first part, I will be discussing about 35 questions. In next part of the video, I will discuss remaining 35 questions. So let us begin. First question is, the spatial coordinates of a digital image x, y are proportional to the options given as position, brightness, contrast and noise. So the spatial coordinates of a digital image x, y, this is proportional to the brightness, because brightness levels are distributed over the spatial area. It means B is the correct answer. Question number 2 is, an image is considered to be a function of AXY where A represents. See, XY denotes the spatial coordinate and A is what? A is the amplitude of the image, because image is a collection of dots with a definite intensity or amplitudes. It means correct answer is C. Question number 3 is, what is pixel? How can you define a pixel? Options given as, pixel is the elements of digital image, pixel is the elements of analog image, pixel is the cluster of a digital image, and pixel is the cluster of an analog image. So pixel is actually the elements of a digital image, means A is the correct answer. Question number 4 is, the range of values spanned by grayscale is known as. It is dynamic range or band range or peak range or resolution range. So the range of values which is spanned by the grayscale is known as dynamic range. A is the correct answer. Question number 5 is, which is a color attribute that describes a pure color? The options given here as saturation, hue, brightness and intensity. So the color attribute of an image refers to the contrast of colors, which can be controlled using the hue values. It means answer must be B, which is hue. This is the correct answer. Question number 6 is, a typical size comparable in quality of monochrome TV image is of size. Options given here are 4 options and you can pick the correct answer very quickly. It's nothing but 512 into 512, means B is the correct answer. Question number 7 is, the number of gray values are integer power of what? Answer is 4, 8, 2 or 1. So you must have solved various questions. The number of gray values are integer power of what? It's 2 raised to the power k usually you write. So answer must be C. Question number 8 is, what is the first and foremost step in image processing? Options given here as image restoration, image enhancement, image acquisition and segmentation. So generally image acquisition stage involves pre-processing such as scaling. So the first and foremost step in the image processing is image acquisition, means C is the correct answer. Question number 9 is, what is the next step in image processing after compression? After compression, which particular step is being performed in the case of image processing? Recall all those steps which you have studied to understand the concept of image processing. So after compression, morphological operation is being performed. It means let us mark D as a correct answer. Question number 10 is, How many number of steps are involved in image processing? You have drawn the steps involved in the image processing and it must be on your tips. So total there are 10 steps, means A is the correct answer. Question number 11 is, a continuous image is digitized at points. What is that particular point? Is it random, vertex, contour or sampling? So continuous image is digitized at sampling points. Sampling points are ordered in the plane and their relation is known as grid. C, D is the correct answer. Question number 12 is, the transmission between continuous values of the image function and its digital equivalent is known as. What is this term? Quantization, sampling, rasterization or none of the mention over here. So the transmission between continuous values of an image and its digital equivalent is known as quantization. A is the correct answer. Question number 13 is, what is the equation used to obtain I, which is the intensity component of each RGB pixel? RGB is red, green, blue color format. So what is that particular relationship? Identify, read. See, read all the options carefully, and here I, intensity, is being denoted as what? R plus G plus B upon 3. It means B is the correct answer. Question number 14 is, how many bit RGB color image is represented by full color image? How many bits are there in case of the RGB? Is it 32, 24, 16 and 8? Most of you must be aware that it's a 24-bit RGB color image. Correct one. Question number 15 is, the mask shown in the figure here belongs to which type of filter? See, the mask which is given as what? All the coefficients are 1. This is what? 1 by 9 into this particular term. So identify which mask is. This is a sharpening spatial filter or median filter, smoothing spatial filter or sharpening frequency filter. See, this is nothing but the smoothing spatial filter, kind of averaging filter, box filter. And use of this filter gives the standard average of pixels under the mask. It means C is the correct answer. Question number 16 is, which of the following is the primary objective of sharpening of an image? Is it blurring the image, highlighting fine details in the image, increase the brightness of the image or decrease the brightness of the image? So sharpening of an image, it means highlighting the fine details in the image. Let us mark B as a correct answer. This is correct one. Question number 17 is, if fxy is an image of two variables, then the first order derivative of one-dimensional function fx is. What is the first order derivative of one-dimensional function? It must be fx plus 1 minus fx. It means A is the correct answer. Question number 18 is, which of the following is the second order derivative operator? Histogram, Laplacian, Gaussian or none of the above? Recall which you have studied that the second order derivative operator is Laplacian. Means B is the correct answer. Question number 19 is, you have to fill this space, is used to detect diseases like as bone infection and tumors. Is it MRI, PET scan, nuclear whole body scan or X-ray? So MRI is actually the used to detect diseases such as bone infection and tumors. Correct one. Question number 20 is, how is the expression represented for normalized histogram? See, in case of histogram, you may find various terms, equalization, specification, matching and all. So you must be very particular about the question, what is being asked. Here you have to pick the equation which is used to represent the normalized histogram. So what would be that term? See, remember, it must be what? N of nk upon total number of pixels, means B must be the correct answer. Next question is, which of the following condition does the TR must satisfy? See, here 4 options have been given and you have to read all the options very carefully. What is that particular condition? See, TR is what? Recall the terms. It is a single valued function and it is monotonically increasing. So first you have to pick single valued and monotonically increasing. In which particular interval? Where R lies in between 0 to 1 and TR must also be in between 0 to 1 for all values of R which have been defined in between 0 to 1. So by recalling and recollecting, you can find out that the correct answer is D. Correct one. Question number 22 is, what is the method that is used to generate a processed image that have a specified histogram? See, as I've told you that in the case of histogram, you must be able to identify the correct one because most of the terms you will find similar. So what is that particular method? Here the method is histogram specification, and histogram specification is also known as histogram matching. It means the correct answer is C. Question number 23 is, in image we notice that the components of the histogram are concentrated on the low side of intensity scale. Options given here as bright, dark, colorful or all the mentioned. But in case of dark image, you can notice that the components of histogram are concentrated on a low side. It means B is the correct answer. Question number 24 is, what is histogram equalization also called as? Histogram equalization is also known as histogram linearization. It means C is the correct answer. Question number 25 is, the output of a smoothing linear spatial filters is of the pixels contained in the neighborhood of the filter mask. The options given here as sum, product, average or dot product. In case of smoothing, if you recall that smoothing is nothing but it's simply the average of the pixels contained in the neighborhood. It means the correct answer is C. Question number 26 is, what is or the resultant image of a smoothing filter? Is it image with high sharp transitions in a gray level, image with reduced sharp transitions in a gray level, both the options or none of the options? See, random noise has a sharp transition in gray levels and smoothing filters do noise reduction. It means image with reduced sharp transitions in the gray level. Means correct answer is B. Question number 27 is, what is or the resultant image of a smoothing filter? See, question number 26 and 27 both are the same question. Here answer is B. Next question is, smoothing filter is used for which of the following work? Smoothing filter is used for blurring, noise reduction or all the mention or none of the mention. So smoothing filters is used for blurring as well as for the noise reduction. It means answer is C. Correct one. Question number 29 is principal sources of noise arises during image destruction, degradation, restoration or acquisition. So the principal source of noise arises during image acquisition. It means D is the correct answer. Next question is salt and pepper noise is also known as Rayleigh noise or impulse noise or black noise or exponential. So it is also known as a impulse noise, means B is the correct answer. Question number 31 is PDF in image processing is called. What is PDF? PDF is probability density function. You can pick the answer very quickly. It is B. Question number 32 is degraded noise is produced using degradation process and of what? Additive noise, destruction, pixels or coordinates. So degraded noise is produced using degradation process and additive noise. Recall the block diagram which you have drawn for the image degradation restoration model. A is the correct answer. Question number 33 is Gaussian noise is referred to as. Gaussian noise is referred as red noise, black noise, white noise or normal noise. So Gaussian noise is actually known as normal noise. So the correct answer is D. Question number 34 is if the degradation function is unity, the equation for degradation function will be what? See, fxy is the input image, gxy is the degraded image which you are getting at the output, n is the noise being introduced and h is the degradation filter which is being applied. So in case of degradation function is unity, g will be what? It will be the sum of f plus n. It means the correct answer must be B. This is in my opinion. Question number 35 is which filter is not known as mean filter? 4 options have been given over here. You have to pick which one is not a mean filter. See, arithmetic mean filter is a mean filter, contra-harmonic mean filter is a mean filter, geometric mean filter is a mean filter. It means C is the odd one out term. Median filter is not a mean filter. I hope now all the questions must be clear to you. Remaining 35 questions I will be discussing in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this video.